Good evening. I wanted to regale everyone with the eerie sounds of this haunted ship as we float through the Hall of Echoes, brought here by melodies. Skeptical magic. Can we trust her? Can we not? Today we'll be resuming our playthrough of Divinity Original Sin 2, and despite my stream title yesterday, where I thought we'd actually get to Driftwood, today we absolutely will unless I do something terribly wrong. So we are now tasked with exploring the ship and figuring out where we are, what's going on, where is Melody, what did she do to us, what happened to Dallas and the others. Let me make it bigger here. There we go. And there's no one here. Let's go downstairs. And you have to wonder what happened to, like, Alexander and everyone. There's no one back here. I never looted that barrel. Now's the perfect time. Nothing.
Where is everybody?
Indeed.
Hidden away somewhere, safe from the storm, I hope.
Not a soul down here. Just stillness.
No one here either. Let's go further down into the depths of the ship. Sounds like I'm in the hold of a ship. Tarquin's not there. Here's some ghosts. Spirit of Losa and Spirit of Beast. Somebody doesn't have a spirit. Sabine. I killed her at Fort Joy.
I still hear it. It's still there. It'll never leave me alone. It'll never leave me alone.
She clenches her ghostly fists and sets her jaw.
Find it. Destroy it. Make it leave me be.
So whatever was bothering her has followed her into the afterlife.
People are going to perish. People are going to die, and I can't stop it. She'll do it now. She'll never stop. She'll never stop.
So something bad's gonna happen. Well, let's go to Alexander's cell. Ah, there's Melody. Oh, and Tarquin's down here with her. Is that him? No, it's Gareth.
Where have you been? I can't keep this up much longer. We need to go.
Where are we?
There's no time. I can't hold us here. Brace yourself. This might hurt. A lot.
Alright.
The chill of the Hall of Echoes clung to the Lady Vengeance as it returned to the shores of Reaper's Coast. The Godwoken were alive, but what of the gods?
Alright, I'm gonna sneeze. Excuse me. Alright, loading into the second act of the game.
Solid ground materializes beneath your feet. Your weight falls back into your body all at once, and bright sunlight suddenly illuminates your surroundings. As you look around, you realize you're still aboard the Lady Vengeance. A gust of fresh sea air caresses you, and warm sunshine coaxes the bones of your skull and hands to tighten pleasantly.
One moment, please. Oh, just a moment.
Melody explodes in a fit of retching that racks her body.
Nice.
At last, She sneezes and expels a glob of something shiny and silver onto the deck. It wriggles quickly off the siding and plummets into the sea with a splash.
Beautiful.
Better. Let's not do that again anytime soon. Hmm?
That's an easy deal.
Very good. I'll feel far less put upon if you tell me you learned something useful on our little field trip.
The guy, I feel like we need to work with her. Would my character trust her? He wouldn't be that stupid. I don't think he'd hide it from her. Let's go ahead and say that the god seemed desperate.
Desperate how?
Alright, just tell her everything.
I see. So, your god seemed uncharacteristically frightened, told you the void was coming, and that only you could ascend to divinity, after which you felt a cold deep within you. Well then, it sounds like you need to ascend, doesn't it? And quickly.
She inspects her fingernails with great attention, then looks up at you from under an arched eyebrow.
Did they mention how you were meant to become the next divine?
They did mention that we were supposed to get stronger, so let's say that.
Oh, what confidence you inspire. Luckily for you, Mama Malady is here to help. We already know you can bless, but as far as I know, you can neither see source nor take it as you see fit. I may not know much about divinity, but I do know that any godwoken worth their salt will know how to perform all these so fantastic feats. You need to go see the Meistr.
I've cast source spells before and taken source to do it.
As have I, but not in the ways a true godwoken can. Forget those ghastly little jars and wands to which small people must resort. You ought to be able to see and speak to the spirits that wander our realm, and you ought to be able to extract the source they leave behind, too. All this just by your little old onesie. No devices, no gimmicks. When you're done, you'll be able to amass and unleash quantities of source so great that Lucian himself would blush. I quite look forward to seeing it.
Where can I find this Meistr?
She's got one of those things in Driftwood, you know, the building where people go and they do things inside of it. Home, that's it. She's got a home in Driftwood. Give me your map. There you are. Tell her I sent you and she'll handle the rest. You're at the beginning of a long journey, Godwoken. Long, but exceedingly interesting. Now, I must be going, and so must you.
And Act 2 really is the beginning of the game, when you think about it. I mean, Act 1 is a glorified tutorial. You're learning how you learn abilities, and you're learning what you can do and how to build your characters, and then when you get to Act 2, you get the mirror, you can start respecing. Basically, they're saying now you've learned how to play, have a field day, and this is where the game really opens up. So if anybody, I remember we had a viewer last night saying they got stuck in Act 1, it was very discouraging, and they never really picked it up. Get through Act 1, get into Act 2, and the game really does open up quite a bit here. So how do we get to shore?
Why, our faithful little sloop, of course. We can all ride together. Won't that be terribly fun?
It's funny to imagine her riding in a small little dinghy with the rest of us. And where are you going?
Shopping. Before you go, if I'm not back by the time you find out where our journey takes us next, you can call me back here. Tell the ship. She'll know how to summon me. And in the unlikely case you don't manage to do whatever it is you'll need to do to become what you need to become, you could call me, but I would be grateful if it doesn't come to it.
What I think she's saying is if you actually manage to exhaust all of your methods of expanding your source to ascend, I think something will happen where she'll step in and do something. Because it would be theoretically possible to fail every quest on this island and not get the source you need to get. I've never had that happen, though. I really hope it doesn't, because it would mean a lot of failing.
The squirrel reaches out and touches your ankle, sending a hot flush rippling
Wait, it's a little
through your
harsh
body.
today, huh? I can actually turn it down. Yeah, that's okay. That's better. Alright. So we've talked to Melody. We have Gareth down here. Han survived.
Hello again. That's twice now you've saved my skin, and I think it's time to start repaying the favours. I could fetch some stuff you need, maybe. Ma always said I was a great runner.
So yeah, so Han you can send off to pick up little, like, crafting materials for you. Or ever really know what to get. A lot of these are, as you scroll down you get into, like, shitty stuff. The antlers are rare. Let's get antlers.
I'll start hunting that down right away.
Use those to make, I think, knockdown arrows.
Hail, friend, and remember, in Lucian's love there could be no wrong.
What are your plans, Gareth?
Paradise awaits, my friend. Not an actual paradise, of course. I don't think there's such a place in all of Riverlon. Paradise Downs. My parents still sow the soil there. And if the Order hadn't called me to its ranks, I'd still call their farm my home. I miss it. I miss them. They've been forever understanding of my duty. But I admit, I've been neglectful. I have some wrongs to right.
Let's see. That seems mean. He knows what's next for him. What's next for me?
I expect Malady has an answer to that. It seems she's got it all in hand.
I don't think he likes Melody. Alright, goodbye. So we sent off Han, we talked to Gareth. Tarquin's the only other one left on the boat.
I hadn't realized I was in such illustrious company when we met before. Most fascinating, the things I've been hearing about you.
Everyone else on this boat seemed to die when we went to the Hall of Echoes. How'd you live?
Why, it was your ally, Malady, who spared me. She claimed that I might be of some use yet. Rather flattering to enjoy the favor of such a powerful being.
And what has he heard?
That you're, how did Malady put it again? A god-woken. Yes, that's it. Quite remarkable if it's true.
Does this change what you think of me?
Tarquin pauses, taking you in. Genial smile and calculating eyes.
Most people are too sentimental to admit that friendship is a transaction. I am not. I'm sure we can both be of use to each other.
I don't remember if I ever, in my furthest playthroughs, if I've ever resolved Tarquin's questline. Concur for now.
Marvelous. Great things abound in our future, I'm sure.
Let's trade. I think a lot of this stuff is stuff that I sold to him in the first place. So let's focus on the skill. We already looked at this. We'll shop when we get to the Driftwood. Do it all in one place. We can sell all of our wares there. If we have any left. Oh, wait. Nope, there they are. Red Prince has them. Why is he at the end of my lineup? Very particular about the order of everyone. Alright, and here we are on the beach of Reaper's Coast. Lots of rotting fish here to weed through, but because of our lucky charm, we want to loot every pile of fish we can. Because every pile of fish we loot means a chance at finding a magic item. Poisoned fish are no good. There's a waypoint here. Stardust herb. Immunity to a lot of different conditions. Those are pretty good on their own. Nope. Nope. We're just looking for magic items. No fish. No, I took those fish. Damn it. It's easier to hit spacebar than escape. Nope. Well, there's gold in there, actually. Nope. I promise it's possible to find magic items in these fish piles. Mushroom. I was supposed to do crafting off stream and I never did. I have been playing Fell Seal, Arbiter's Mark. It's a strategy RPG that just came out this week. It's a lot of fun. If you ever tried and played Final Fantasy Tactics, this is a good successor. Final Fantasy Tactics is a game I spent hundreds of hours playing. Back in college. Where the hell am I? We went that way. Is this the way back to the boat? No, is this the way we want to go over here? A lot of the art in this game is actually really pretty when you look at it. Like, this water is really well edited. Look at that, it's gorgeous. But edited is not the word, I don't know graphic design. No one has pet pails, so we can't talk to the shark. But I do know that we're supposed to kill it. It wants to die, essentially, if you do talk to it. It doesn't want to go back out into the water because that's where all the void woken are. And then that leg tells us something of a quest, so maybe we'll actually use Fane's mask, which is here. Turn into an elf.
You look to your hand. Your
Yes, I'm an elf now. We're going to eat this leg.
A boy at swim. Your name is Joe. You're 9. You're brave. You're off to see your mum. A shadow moves below you. A jagged vice closes on your thigh and pulls you down. Water fills your lungs. Blood billows.
Yeah, this shark ate a kid. Can't blame him. Kid shouldn't have been out there. Oh my god, these fish really do have magic items sometime, I promise. I look like an idiot. I just picked up those fish. Oh no. They're making a liar of me. I look like a fool. Going through all the fish piles. I don't want any of this fish. Someone is screaming up here. There's a dead person over there.
That void woken had someone in its claws.
And it just took someone away. Looked like a sorcerer. Oh, I didn't know I made the incarnate. I thought I made a totem. Whoops, misclicked. That's okay. Incarnate's not bad. Grab this guy and toss him over here. Okay, good. Oh, he's like flopping around. Can I hit all 3 of them? Oh, I hit 2. That's still pretty good. That'll hit all 6 of them. I hate his skill set. It's so defensive that when I don't need defense, I'm useless. That might as well adrenaline. I don't think this is even another turn's even gonna come around for him. These are pretty easy. Put one to sleep. Oh, this is that one. Okay. He does not have Opportunist. That's right. Because I decided he didn't do enough damage to make it worth the while. Bleeding should kill him. Yeah, more than enough. Last one. Good job. Oh, there's one here. No, that's it. No. Where's this one? Oh, it's here. Oh, balls. Just get me up there. Easy peasy. Alright, let's loot everything, including the people.
What happened?
We know now. Nothing good. Okay, good. I did need that. Let's see. We kind of missed the center area, and we need to head up here. I want to finish exploring the coast as well. This is an encounter I will do later.
I remember one.
It's not a fight, but it's just a lot of looting. I want to finish up the coastline. It was a sorcerer caravan that went really badly. Oh my god, Lucky Charm is not lucky today. I do have it, right? Yeah, I have 5 points in this shit. Oh my god, none of these things. I probably have food to cook that I've been storing up. Oh, please just unite. I don't put much stock in food, usually. But I will... No, no, can I bake bread? It's already baked? Can I make toast? But I do sell it. It sells for an okay amount. Better than the food ingredients themselves, I think. Oh, the pearl. Anything else? Give this to, Fane. Give this to Red Prince. Alright. Let's worry about this.
No, no.
Let's talk to her. She seems
White as
frantic.
driftwood salt, the dwarf flinches at your approach, yet she holds a short, clean blade aloft. Her fierce stance can't hide the trembling of her fingers.
Back. Get back. I'll kill you, just like the rest of them.
You can't really kill me.
She flinches at the slightest rustle of wind through the long grass. Terror in her eyes, she stumbles away from you.
There's Lucky Charm. Except it's a two-handed sword that I don't need. Another two-handed weapon. Well, damn. I do have notes on my other screen I need to open. So I can keep track of how I'm building my characters. Who are my aeromancers? So Ifan has aeromancy as well. Oh, does he already? Okay, never mind. That's fine. Fane can have that. These will sell well at least. 700 gold, 900 gold. I'm going to have a lot of money. Ooh, chicken claw. I'm going to keep that. And a one-handed sword? So chicken claw is good for me because I think Red Prince already has it. He does. Gives me an option. Key. Yep, that's the key bag. We'll see if this is better for him. Big Bertha has a rune in it, which I wouldn't get here, so the total is 17 to 19. So this is technically better, but that also has a strength point. No, this is not a better sword. Sell it. Tea is great. If I ever remember to use it. Where is that tea? Is it in my bag? Did I actually put them in there? Yeah, I am keeping them in there. Tea gives you action points in combat. Fane, get in there. Get in there. Yeah, that's right, he used his chain lightning on the fight against Dallas. Anhar's boots. Worse than mine. Hand weighted arm. Magister corpse. Feet. If I had an elf, I could eat all these and learn more about what happened here. I'm not going to bother putting on the helmet. Takes too much time. IMO. But it really does add to the game if you've never done it. I never finished exploring like this lake. I remember admiring this lake, but I didn't actually loot over here. Doesn't look like there is anything. Oh, there's an augmenter. Chanterelle. Oh, Christ on weed.
Makes my bones itch.
Yeah. Mushrooms. Chill out, kid. We'll be there in a second. There's mushrooms down here.
The little boy lobs a stone across the river. It makes a long arc before plunging into the water below.
Oh, Ma! Are you alright? Ma!
Look over there, see if I see his mom.
A screech like metal dragging on stone grinds from across the river.
You have to help her, please. You can't see her. She's in the house, and those things are all around. Void things.
How'd you get separated?
We were on our way into town, like normal. There was a fight. Some dwarves attacked some magisters, and there
That
was
would be
swords
over there, the
too.
wreckage.
And then the bugs came.
The
Those
boogs came.
void things. They killed everyone. And my mom got them to chase her, and she went across the bridge, and then she raised the bridge, and she told me to run, and now she's stuck over there with them.
It's pretty heroic. He should go seek shelter, like his mom said.
Not without Ma. Family doesn't just leave each other.
Alright, fine. I'll help your mom.
You will?
I'll do everything I can.
Maybe you can cross the river then. Ma lifted the bridge, but there's got to be another way, right?
Alright, we'll look around.
What should I do? Oh, I know.
His gaze shoots to the ground. He grabs a small flat pebble and chucks it across the river. Again, it lands in the water below, well before reaching the other side of the cliffs.
I'll keep distracting him.
The Voidwoken don't care, so yeah, go ahead. Pretend you're
He
helping.
performs a divine order salute.
Now go out, Ma.
Now,
Looky here, bugs.
if I can get to the wheel... I want to say it's possible to actually get over there. Maybe with teleport and Fire Out Man? Yeah, he can get me over there. But I don't want to trigger... well, yeah, that's fine. Because he can pull the bridge down real quick. No, leave me alone. There we go. What do they got for armor? 74? Too much. Let's use adrenaline because I wasted an action point just getting started here. These things are poison, I think. Yeah, Venom Wing and Noxious, those are poison enemies, so I don't want to add poison to my attacks. Good start. God damn it. Yeah, okay, both of them with this. Oh, good lord. Okay. I don't even know. Take the mobility for next turn. Vayne, get that thing away from us. Then see if you can hit them with the earth. Not bad. Getting incarnate going, not poison. Oil's good. That doesn't reach. An oil totem.
Come and get me, you great grasshopper.
That must be the mom. Ifan. Does he have the pawn? Does he not have the pawn? He does not. I never put points in scout because I'm working on summoning, that's why. Well, poop. Get another totem up. He can't reach. He needs to move up. Let's get over here. Good job, totem. Alright. Move up. walk over. I'm in fire. I'm crippled. Let's play dead. Things are looking a little grim. Oh, good dodge, Mari. I don't want to blow him up if that turns to fire, but I can give him armor and haste. And maybe I can reach the... Nope, I can't reach the Void Woken. I'm standing in poison. No, I was standing in poison. Damn, I walked too far. Far?
I'm ready.
I need to figure out a plan for a Red Prince in this playthrough. I wanted a cleric, like a paladin as character who can both tank and heal. And he can do that to an extent. But he can't do anything offensive. I have no... Like, I feel like he needs warfare or something to do. His restoration's only barely useful because I have 2 undead. Which means maybe I should feel better about using it aggressively to set decay and use it as an attack. Nope. Okay, this'll work. Alright. It's burning, it should die. Oh good, I could reach. Alright, Mari had a big old healing potion, that's good. She does not care about my potions. This is a totem. This is the second one she's killed. I wish I had another swap. Can I really not get it over there? Damn, this ridge. I can get these over there. Wasn't too bad. I think one of them crit.
Glory is mine. Glory is mine.
Yes, yes, glory is yours. Might be enough. That won't work. That doesn't deal actual damage. Great. Hero. let the fire wear off. We will heal. We will save. We will talk to Mari.
Fit as a fiddle.
Alright, healing.
Twice the size.
And the house? And how's my little spider monkey doing? Safe and sound? Spider monkey? You mean dragon?
Come here, you.
Mother and son fall into a tight embrace. One tear rolls down Mari's nose, falls on the black stubble on Barin's head. She strokes the wet drop away, smiling.
I am happy to see them reunited.
Mari seems oblivious to you.
She doesn't
Her
care.
eyes are closed, her lips turned in a serene smile as she strokes Barin's head.
My boy, my good, good boy.
Hey, wait, one sec. Ma, this is my friend. Friend?
Ma?
This is
Ma?
Ma made it back. See? She's here. Thank the gods.
Thank the gods. Oh, thank the mum. And our friend here too.
Bombs won't be good enough if the Voidwoken get stronger.
Believe it when I see it, but hey. I know a good arm when I see one. I'll tell my cousin Ryman what you did. He's real high up in the Order, and he's visiting Driftwood as we speak. Could be he has some good work for you.
I've met Magisters before, and I'm not exactly eager to meet more.
Don't I know? They're a jumpy lot these days.
This grammatical error is... I hate this.
In hand. Can't fault them for wanting to protect us. Ryman's a good sort. You'll see.
I don't like him. He's mean.
I don't like him. He's mean.
Oh, from the mouth of babes. Well, you don't have to be nice to be a good sort. You'll see. I'll tell him what you did here. He'll be grateful.
So... Where are you gonna go now?
Reckon there's space for us in the Magister's barracks. Ryman ought not to turn down his own cousin.
Never seen so many Voidwoken in one place. What drew them here?
Some dwarves, locals, attacked a Magister caravan. Must have been sorcerers inside. Voidwoken must have sensed them. Came in formation like a proper battalion. Never seen anything like it.
I've bested a few Voidwoken in my day. I know it's not always easy.
No match for the bomber pair at the Bridgeside Cottage. Right, Baron?
As rain.
We're off into town. Best of luck to you, mate. And come say hi if you make your way inside.
Cool. Hydrosophist Necromancer would be great for a Red Prince. Sneaking Dodging would be great for me. How's this? I don't need the crit chance, so those are technically useless, so the Thievery might be good. And a Frost Rune. Let's go with those. They're not significantly better, but none of these fit the other characters. Yeah, even with 0% crit chance, I will crit every time on my dagger backstab, so... NBD. Let's loot. Let's get together what we can sell. Where's Red Prince? Let's head inside. That's too bad. I should have gone the other way. If you come in, if you teleport to the boat and come up the side and go through this way, you'll actually meet Mari before you encounter those. And she's like, here, take whatever you want, make bombs and help me. And so then all of this becomes free to take and it's not stealing. But since I didn't talk to her, now it's stealing. I don't need any of this anyway. I'm not going to really use much of it. The arrows would be nice, but not worth. So I don't remember. I think this path, there's a well back here that takes you into the graveyard. The graveyard's a little bit too high level for me right now. I can go talk to Tarquin up here. Kind of torn on how to manage this playthrough for stream.
I hear their whispers.
In the sense that I've played this before, I've gone through this act a couple, half a dozen times or so, so I know what I'm doing. But it's also, I know not everyone who's watching might know what's going on.
Oh, you do get around, don't you?
He takes a satisfied sniff and rubs his hands together. His lips stretch into a mischievous smirk.
There we go, it's a little better.
When it comes to graveyards, I'm a kid in a candy shop. All sorts of goodies and gewgaws for the taking. And a bit of rousing conversation. If you know what to dig, that is.
Don't the dead deserve to lie and rest?
Oh, but there's so much to offer still. Why, the very essence of decay flavors many an essential oil. I would have thought you'd understand. Such a pity.
He presses a forefinger against his chin and hums.
You understand enough, and there is something my heart, such as it is set on.
And what is that, pray tell?
Well, that's the gold-plated question it is. I dare say you'll enjoy this story. Somewhere in this graveyard lies an object of tremendous power.
I like tremendous power.
So the legends say, anyway. Belonged to a family buried near here. The Surreys. I've been reading up on them. An ancient clan of eccentrics and oddballs. Fascinating people, truly. Old Joanna was the last. The poor, poor dear. Had no money, no children, just this incredible heirloom passed down to her through the generations. Problem is, no one knows what this object is. Only that it's an astounding piece of work. Seems Joanna took its secrets to her grave. Rather literally.
Sounds like you spent a lot of time on this. Is it worth the trouble?
His coy grin freezes.
Hours spent on scholarship are never hours wasted.
Tarquin sighs, and his lips unfreeze. For a moment, he looks almost modest.
It pains me to say, but you've talents in the adventuring department that I do not. This heirloom could prove valuable for both of us.
Why does it need to be... No, he just answered this. Question number one doesn't make any sense. He literally just told me that he's not an adventurer. He doesn't have the skills to do this, so he's asking me. I will look out for this heirloom.
Beautiful. Surrey 2 must be somewhere nearby. And whatever that object is in there, I bet it's impressive.
You don't even know what it is.
He looks toward the graveyard.
I do wish I could wander inside. It would be nice to look up some old friends. See if they're in good spirits.
Well, I could pick the lock and get in there, but that's a level 11 area, and I'm not quite there yet. So now we continue toward Meistr Siva. Oh, my skills. Why the hell do I have Bless? There's so many good things I could have. So many. I feel like a knockdown would be good. Some kind of CC. He has a lot of damage, but not much else. This gives you a little bit of mobility too, which I think more suits his character than the battle stomp. Ideally I could have both, but I don't have the memory slots. Excuse me.
A scruffy kid bounds up and stands before you, hands on hips. He stares at your face, doubt screwing up his features.
You Ben Mez?
Who wants to know?
Yep, that's just what he said you'd say, Ifan. Right up. Got a message for you. Chap called Baron Laveri wants to see you. Black Bull Tavern, first floor.
In Korea, CC means campus couple. That's your culture lesson for today. You're welcome. First of all, welcome back. Second of all, campus couple? They actually say CC? God, that's strange. I'm trying to think of some other joke to make, but I really can't. I was trying to relate campus couple to crowd control, and I'm drawing a blank.
The kid shoves his hands in his pockets and ambles off, whistling an off-key tune.
That's fine. I need to get back here.
I've spotted something.
A ruby. Okay, I can't talk to these chickens.
Hell no. You know what Raymond would do if he caught us?
Let's see. So we will go down on the beach here before we go to Siva. Take care of the Void Woken over here.
There's one unaffected behind them. Perhaps there's still a chance.
Perhaps. I don't need the incarnate for this. We'll do a totem. We will shoot the hatchling. These eggs have weaknesses. Fire. Easy. And we'll give haste to me. Oh, there's the big one. Oops. Let's see. I can't reach with that. No point. Not gonna finish it, so let's use this battering ram. Let's knock him down. Oh, so close. It was just Venom Wing. Let's use Electric Discharge. Never mind. Now let's use it. Just enough. Couple hatchlings to loot. The untainted egg.
There you are, little egg.
Let's take it back to the chickens, even though I can't speak with them. It's like I knew this was a thing to do. Hand her the egg.
She leaps up and grabs the egg with her foot, kicking it under her warm underbelly and settling down upon it contentedly. She cocks a black eye up at you and winks.
Whisperwood.
Poor
you know what they've done to you?
The lizard hangs from the gibbet, her face blooded and her scales discoloured. Her eyes are closed, but her tongue flickers as you approach.
Do the undead get different storylines? Because I don't remember some of these people like that Tarquin guy. You do sure as fuck remember that Tarquin guy. You just killed him. There's nothing wrong with Tarquin. He didn't do anything wrong. He's a cool dude that likes skeletons. Like, who doesn't?
Welcome to Driftwood, Godwoken.
One bloody eye cracks open, glittering gold appearing from beneath the swollen lid.
Chased you all the way here from Fort Joy, did they? Very well then, cut me down. There is work to be done. Or, indeed, you could stand there gulping as if I just ran off with your femur.
No,
You might not
my
have the
femur.
brains anymore, but I pray you've managed to keep some wits.
See, they do say this is what she's saying because I'm undead. So, despite your snarky question, the answer is actually yes. The undead do get slightly different conversations. I'm just gonna undo her. Like, she doesn't have time to sit here talking. She's dying.
Be quick about it, before the Magister realizes their prize catch is about to slip through the net.
We'll talk to her later.
Excellent.
And we
Now,
level.
if you'd be so kind as to gut that startled-looking Magister, it would be much appreciated. I must secure my home before they do any more damage.
Run, Meistr Siva, or hobble away. That's just as good, I'm sure. Okay. Alright, let's get up on the high ground.
I will yield to none.
Let us get a totem. Did I see water? There's water. And encourage? I can get the rest of the party.
Prepare yourself.
Help! Oh, he needs armor. These two fools. What the hell? They've never done this before. I actually like it better when they group up. Shit. Well, we'll use the worm earth grasp thing. Okay, and give haste to me. Okay. If I can hit him, he'll probably drop his weapon. Yeah. That tentacle whip. He'll get better once he gets new skills, I think. Like, I'm gonna bank these points. I have nothing to do yet. He excels at restoring my party, who doesn't need restoration right now. He dropped his weapon. I don't care if he lasts the turn. Shit, I need to remember to buff my weapon. That venom coating, it does a lot of extra damage for me. 59 damage on that from just the venom coating. Only her? It sets the hot on me in Fane too. Oh, we're fine. Let's get some water arrows going. Yeah. What is my evade rate? 20%. Works. She needs to get off me. Not near Ifan though, so over here. Just oil on them. Yikes. Alright, we're okay. I can't separate them. Alright, she still has or physical armor. Blow it up then. Sorry, little chicken. Looks like we're gonna have chicken tenders. That dog was rooted for like 2 turns. Let's put him to sleep. Did I whiff that? I hit the fucking column. She's already poisoned. Okay. Now it needs a whole fireball for that. Alright. Okay, bye. Looks like when he jumped away with that flight spell, it cleared the fire. Wow, he kicked her ass. That was powerful. Dog is dead. Let's make sure the former chicken dies. Path is interrupted. God damn it. Alright, he'll die from the poison and bleeding anyway. Or this fireball. Boom. I should have done a higher difficulty level. Let's sleep first, then save. Alright, level up. We get a civil ability this time. Max out my thievery. Well, it's not actually maxed out. Base 4. Get our bartering up to 5. Lucky charm level 6. And lore master level 4, which you actually need here. You can get some level 4, and I even think level 5 identifies later in this act. Alright, points. Scoundrel, need that extra crit multiplier. Movement speed's nice too. We're going to max that out and see where we go from there. Probably Warfare after that, because it enhances physical damage. But if I'm going Poisons, maybe doing Geomancer's better. Don't need Wits. We got a free memory slot this level, but I feel like I could use even more. Alright, you... probably Polymorph. those points in leadership, all from gear. Probably polymorph just for the extra point over here. Doesn't really need the memory. So we'll do, well, we're gonna be buying a bunch of skills. Let's plan ahead. We'll do strength and memory. And more strength. Or constitution. He is my tank after all. He should have a little extra. Summoning. Got 2 more levels of summoning before I can diversify more. But, thanks to gear, I do have the level 10 summoning, so I get the big old incarnate now. There he is. Yes. So good. Alright, leveling up. Wits is good. Wits is good. He could use some memory. And wits. Critting is what it's all about. And he has 2 talents that help it. So, I mean, we're really going for it. And here we're trying to evenly spread all of our base points among 3 schools here. Little Geomancer next. His intelligence is super low. I'm spreading out his abilities too much, that's why. I'm splitting into memory, wits, and intelligence. Let's do more intelligence. He needs to do more damage. Okay. That's good. We have an extra memory slot for everyone. Maybe the 2 buffs. We'll take the rallying cry. Actually, no, I think that damages my undead. Let me Google that. DOS 2 does rallying cry hurt undead. Yes, it hurts. Okay. Simple answer for a simple question. So rallying cry is of limited use because he can only use it on himself, his summons, and the Red Prince. Power infusion. And supercharger for totems, maybe? Or the electric infusion? Favorable wind. Pin down. Take pin down. Give me some CC, which I don't think he really has. And the power infusion. Alright. There we go. Make your way all the way down to fire spells. I feel like I need to take the Torturer talent for him so he could get burning on enemies and it also lasts longer. So you'd get more out of the spontaneous combustion. My rogue is the one where I wanted a lot more abilities. He has so many things he could take. Sawtooth Blade, I could easily set bleeding with that because I have Torture on him. So we'll take that. And Rage means I can auto-crit, but I'm auto-critting on everything anyway. So maybe the Battle Stomp? Or the med metal. The crippling blow. Yeah, let's try that. Drag this down. I don't have a single damaging, I didn't have a single damaging scoundrel ability on my bar until just now. Sleep and teleportation, adrenaline, and red prints. Does not need infect. We will do these two. I'll leave them there because I don't know if he's going to keep them once he learns some other abilities. Level up complete. Want that pumpkin?
The Meistr sits slumped in a chair, looking around the room as she works her shoulder with one hand. It looks like it was dislocated by the gallows.
Holy shit, I sneezed my lighting off my monitor. Damn it, allergies. Sit up. I did it again. Jesus. This used to sit so well. I moved my monitor earlier. I wonder if I fucked something up. Or maybe my setup's just super ghetto. Well, I do. Okay. Alright,
Damnable red cloak baboons ransacking my wardrobes. As if I would keep ancient valuable secrets in a pile with my unmentionables.
She takes a deep breath, and with a twist, a click, and a screech of pain, she shoves her shoulder back into its socket.
Brave woman.
I swear by the seven, if we did not have more important matters to attend to.
Reaching across the table, she pulls a bowl of hot water towards her and fishes some bandages, a needle, and thread out of a box. She slowly starts to tend to her wounds.
At least the barbarians were unable to club their way into my vault, so everything you need should be safe.
And what is it that I need?
In your case, more than I suspect, man, God or even a reptile can provide. However, we must soldier on. It is not enough to be God-woken in order to ascend to divinity. There is a process.
As she speaks, the Meistr uncorks a vial of shimmering liquid, sauce. She lets a couple of drops fall on her hand, but instead of infusing with her body, they quickly evaporate on her scales. She stares at the empty spot on her palm for a long moment before turning back to you, continuing as if nothing had happened.
A process by which God-woken may ascend. It begins with discovering your deepest self, delving into your own soul.
Alright, what do I need to do?
We shall begin once we have the tools we need from my vault. You may have been chosen God-woken, but becoming divine requires more than a supernatural pat on the head. Come, God-woken. It is time to see just how awake you are.
Fortunately, the Magisters pay as much attention to art as they do to fashion.
Kindly remove that painting from the wall.
This painting?
I pray my instructions will not be too difficult for you. Your talent push the button.
I did.
Now, kindly go to the vault and enter the combination.
Pizza.
I shall call it out as you go.
Nails. Sheets of paper. Let's open the vault before she gets bitchy.
A stone door lies flush with the floorboards. Etched whorls in the granite frame a delicate rotary dial. Gleaming under the dim light, the The metallic dial almost seems to wink at you.
She said she was going to call it out.
Taking your time, you carefully enter the combination. The metallic sounds of the tumblers falling within the mechanism let you know you entered the code correctly.
Excellent. Follow me. Your time is at hand, Godwoken.
I'm going to keep looting, but I'll be right down. We looted that. Damn. Huh. Am I done? Basket. Yep. Wood pile. I got everything. Let's go down. There we go. Strength legs. Oh, I need to look at red prints. The leadership's good. These aren't better enough to warrant using. I like the stats on the other one better, even though the armor's less. That's too bad. You always hope to find an upgrade.
Ancient runes, weird contraptions. This place is an arcanist's dream.
Alright, so we're going to drop our teleporter pyramid here, so we always have source. No. Oh, pouch. Chain lightning scroll, we'll give that to Fane. Polymorph Medusa skill. Medusa head. I think we already know that. I think we were all caught up on all of our abilities. But that's one that I don't typically shoot for. I didn't learn it. There we go. Good thing I never spent the money on it. Hungry Flower Scroll, that should go to Fane as well. A couple of very strong scrolls for him. Source skills without the need for source. Ooh, a dagger. No finesse. It's much stronger. I feel like the Ripper is less valuable because the single-handed portion isn't giving me anything. I don't think it really matters too much, TBH. The difference is negligible, you could say. Yeah, it's exactly the same amount of damage. It's just, do I want the lifesteal or do I want the cripple chance? I feel like the lifesteal is better, actually. We'll keep the Ripper. Oops, so that can be marked for sale. What happened? Why can't I scroll? There we go. Have the source orb now. If anybody wants to slot that somewhere. What's it do in a necklace? Evasive aura. These are all source skills, though. or nothing. Firestorm grenade. Firestorm grenade. I think that's it. Let's talk to Siva, see what we need to do.
The Meistr is examining her wounds, prodding at this, wincing at that. Her face seems grim as she turns to you.
Do you know what it means to have the power of the divine, Godwoken?
A chance to feel again.
You would let the void run free so you can feel the joy of your skin sagging as you age. You would trade the sanctity of all the races for your flesh. No, becoming the divine means taking on the power of all the gods and the responsibility for all the races. The divine was created by the gods to shelter us from the void. The divine cannot use his power for anything else.
But I'm already thinking about what I could do with such power. That's why Amadia told me that I should be seeking this.
Very well then. Let's see if we can't snatch divinity from the jaws of the void. The ritual itself is quite simple. Drop some blackroot in the bowl, mix in a little blood, set the concoction aflame, and then, well, not inhale the smoke, but whatever the skeletal equivalent is. Ignore any feelings of dizziness, itchy bones, or a dire sense of existential dread. They're all perfectly normal, although you will need to sacrifice a little sauce along the way. Everything you need is here. Ingredients in the cupboard, sauce in the glowing fountain, ritual in the tome by the bookcase, even an incinerator to provide a flame.
The Meistr looks back at her wounds, curiously prodding them as fresh blood oozes out, staining her claws.
Your cuts look pretty bad.
Quite. Mind you, being torn asunder by a voidwoken would be even more inconvenient. So if you wouldn't mind...
The Meistr points sharply to the ingredients cupboard.
Have you ever seen this done before?
Once, although not by a godwoken. My assistant did not believe that one had to be chosen by a god to become divine.
She waves a bandaged hand absent-mindedly, wincing slightly.
A headstrong and thoughtless girl, but the experience was... was quite educational. From observing her, I gather that the ritual involves inhaling the smoke, a lot of screaming, and a rather sudden death.
You had your servant do that?
Well, certainly. It is not my place to police the stupidity of
That is a true statement across the world. It is not one's place to police the stupidity of others.
I have to admit I was curious. Imagine if it had been a success. Why, then anyone could have ascended. Even I... Alas, success was beyond her reach. Quite fascinating to watch, though. I've never seen a body burn from the inside out before.
Swallow nervously. Well, at least I'm Godwoken. I'll go ahead and get ready.
Lose anything. These ingredients are rare indeed. I'm not hiking back out to the Cloisterwood to fetch you more blackroot.
Alright, fine.
Opening the door, you see a selection of ingredients, thrown together in no particular order.
Grab what I need.
After a quick rummage, you spot the blackroot, nestled between the grated dragon's tongue and drudene oil. You gather up the blackroot, obsidian lance, and ancient bowl, and kick the door of the cupboard closed.
Alright, so we need to combine the blackroot with the bowl. Then I need to use the lancet to cut myself. Then I need to combine the... marrowed obsidian lancet. This lancet is powdered with the dusty marrow of your bones. I was wondering why it didn't look bloodied. Because I don't have any fucking blood. Ritual bowl. And there we go.
As the smoke
No,
swirls
not you,
about
Fade.
your skull.
Me.
As the smoke swirls about your skull, your vision starts to swim and cloud. There is an intense pounding in your head, and you can feel the world fading.
Ignore the pounding in my head and push on deeper into the smoke.
As the world fades away, you lose all sense of being grounded. You reach out, but you could feel yourself falling slowly, sinking into the depths of your own soul.
This recess of my soul? But it looks like the Hall of Echoes.
It looks suspiciously like the Hall of Echoes.
Bathed in the half-light of this eerie, starless landscape, you spot a figure you could only describe as you. Another you. It looks haggard and weak, its voice merely a feeble echo of your own.
My child, come closer, so that you may see me as I truly am.
No.
Stubborn child, but you will obey. You must.
The apparition clasps your face in shaking skeletal hands, and you feel a tingle run through your bones. Everything becomes brighter, sharper. Blacks and whites become glorious bursts of color before fading back to their accustomed spectrum.
Time to open the eyes you lost so long ago. Speak the spell and see.
Spirit vision. Need to cast it all the bloody time. Wow, it was Amadia.
Image of yourself. Before you stands the goddess Amadia in all her spectral glory.
You know me now, don't you, child? I saved you when the ship went down.
The fuck
I
you
blessed
did?
you, made you powerful.
Oh, the first ship.
And now I've come to seek some power in return. Your god-woken soul is my last refuge, my last bastion. And now you have brought me a gift.
Amadia stretches out and nourishes herself from the source that abounds in your presence. You feel it deep down inside yourself as it drains away.
Ah, yes. That is better. That is so much better. Truly, dying does not become God.
Don't be too greedy. I need all the source I can get.
Ungrateful whelp! How dare you bemoan me some meager source after all I've done for you? I have guided you, saved you, and now you must do the same for me. The void itself is hunting down the gods, leeching us in ways we never thought possible. Droplet by droplet, we are being drained. We are battling for our very survival, and we are losing. Should we truly perish, all will be cast into oblivion.
I have to do choice 3. Well, I didn't think this conversation could get any more depressing, and yet here we are. Impressive, really.
Our battle is a work in progress. I did not say all was lost. There is still time. You must realize, dear one, that our fates are now as one, just as our souls are now as one. We are I. Together we are a force to be reckoned with. But if we seek to survive the onslaught of the void, we stand no chance unless we become vastly more powerful than we are now. And once you are strong enough, we must travel to the Well of Ascension. There, you will become even more powerful.
Okay, and where's that?
Eager child, before we discuss the where, we must first muse the what. The Well of Ascension is a lake, a pool of pure source in which the powers of the Seven lie united. We gave those powers up freely to create the first divine. To bathe in the lake is to become the divine. That is where the road to divinity leads, and you must be the first to reach it, no matter what the cost.
Why do I have to win? Surely any divine would be good.
There you touch upon the very heart of the matter. The void has never been this strong. A new divine won't be enough. You need to go to the Well of Ascension, not to bathe in its powers, but to take them. All of them. Only he who claims everything will be everything. The void's doom. this world's liberator.
What'll happen to the other gods if I do this?
It is simplicity itself. They will bow to you, or be undone. Of course, the others are saying the same to their mortal God-woken as we speak. But there can be only one. So make no mistake, dear one. The road to divinity may well be paved with dead gods, their blood staining your ivory hands. But do not let that dismay you. You will save all of existence. You will save your kin and your loved ones, and all the rest of the mortal world, and you will become a god.
I'm not going to turn on my companions. They're good in their own way.
Innocent child, do you think they are not being promised the same power by their false gods? Do you think those brutes will even hesitate before striking you down?
I do.
Our journey will be fraught with peril. It is a pilgrimage of challenges that will require you to command Source as only a God-woken can.
Well, surely a
And wield
god.
its most powerful spells.
A god is the best tutor to a god woken.
Laughter rolls and echoes into infinity.
You flatter me, dear child. But if all I had to do was give, you would have received long ago. We are I now. The spells you need to know I will teach you when you are ready. But first you must learn to channel the Source in greater volumes. That is why you need to seek masters of the Source. You must make them teach you, so that you may become a master in turn. So return to Rivellon and seek out these sages where they dwell. Convince them to share with you their deep-seated bond with the Source. Once you have, return to me here.
What exactly did you do to my sight?
Something that will make you understand that for a god, there is precious little difference between the living and the dead. Source is. It is a constant, a subject of neither time nor transience. All of life is Source, and in Source it is, immortally so. You have the vision of a god now, sight that can see spirits, the souls of the dead made manifest in Source. Speak the spell during your peregrinations, and you will see them.
Peregrinations?
The dead linger.
A journey, especially a long or meandering one. Okay. I would have thought she was a master of Source herself.
Alas, I am no longer who I once was, bound to you as I've become. I will teach you what I can, but the links that will expand the bounds of your soul, those are connections I cannot make for you. Good luck, dear child. Make me proud.
All right, out we go.
The Meistr stares intently at you. Her eyes are tired and bruised, but determined.
Still alive? Gods above, there might be something to you after all.
She leans in, her bloody tongue flickering hungrily about your fate.
Tell me, what did you see? What you know?
This hardly makes sense here. Neither does this. If she's going to help me, I need to tell her what happened. So I'll tell her what happened.
She sighs impatiently as you hold your head in your hands, rubbing what's left of your temples.
You can't channel enough Source? Gods be damned, why couldn't you have a nice simple problem? Finding an orc to dance the hornpipe, perhaps?
It's not like it's easy, just open up channels of Source.
Indeed not. They're never more difficult when you've been purged. I was a master of Source once, but no longer. The Magisters saw to that. The river of my Source has been dammed. My link to the font from which it flows, severed. so we must seek alternatives. Alas, the only source masters not yet hauled off to Fort Joy or turned into meat puppets are those too dangerous or cunning for the Magisters to contain.
Good point.
Sorcerers that allowed their power to corrupt them. Many are wicked, cruel, vile, and generally not good teacher material, but we may have no others to turn to.
Wicked, cruel, and vile? I probably know half of them already.
Your poor taste in drinking partners does not interest me. These are no average cutthroats. They are the kind of creatures that grew bored of pulling the legs off spiders and so moved on to people. However, it is the path we walk, no matter what the cost. No matter what is asked of you.
The Meistr doubles over in a violent coughing fit,
poor woman.
struggling for breath. After a few moments, she regains her composure, wiping a thin smear of blood from the corner of her mouth.
No matter what is asked of you, you must learn from them.
You really don't look good.
And you do not seem to be paying attention. Sorcerers, evil, controlling your source, saving Rivellon, please. Please tell me at least some of this rings a bell. Your focus, your only focus, must be on finding these masters, on finding the secrets to divinity. Nothing else matters.
Where can I find him?
The Magisters have kept ledgers with all known sorcerers, especially the powerful ones not yet captured. They would be an invaluable resource, but do be careful not to get caught. I was their guest for a time, and I promise you the gallows was the most comfortable part of the experience.
Yikes.
And if their barracks turns out to be as empty as their skulls, just keep your eye sockets peeled. There may still be powerful sorcerers hiding in these lands.
As she speaks, one of her wounds reopens, a dark red stain spreading across her tunic. She hisses in frustration and starts to bind the gash.
I wish there was more I could do, but in this condition I would be more a hindrance than a boon. Godspeed, and remember, do whatever it takes.
Thank you for passing this death-defying mission on to me. This woman? No, the cat mouse.
The squirrel seems to be flicking through various scraps of paper, humming and hawing as he goes. After some time, he throws the scraps to the wind and spurs on his cat.
Okay. Cool story, bro. We're done here. We need to go out into town. Oops, join up, everyone. And now we get to go shopping. Ooh, look at that. Is that purple level? It is. Look at all those stats. There's like things here that don't help and things here that do. The one he's got, finesse and range, are flat out help. That's a 10% damage increase. What I've got over here is a 5% from warfare and 10% if I have height advantage, so it's potentially better. The constitution is slightly useful, the hydrosophist not at all. The immunity to stunned is invaluable. I think this is almost good for me. The Constitution and Warfare are helpful, but then the Hydrosophist and Huntsman are not. I think it's completely useless for Fane. Yeah. It's good magic armor, too. Let's equip it on Ivan. No one else needs that. Does have place for Rune. Evasive Aura. Or does he have an element? Arrow Theurgy. If I have a Storm, Thunder Rune. Oh, never mind. Doesn't do damage. It's giving me dodging, magic armor, movement, crit chance. Crit chance, absolutely. That makes it much even more worth it. Yeah, so I'm at 35 bonus damage for Huntsman now. It's 5 from gear. Wow. The Warfare is giving me 5% damage. Let's just swap them on real quick. Actually, it's 42 to 45 with that. 41 to 45 with this. But I also wanted to check crit chance. 34%, 32%. And they're actually pretty close. This one ultimately has the higher magic armor and it's giving me vitality. So, yeah, keep that. Save. I better go get stores while I'm still nearby. Bah. That's right here now. Gotta remember to use my teleporter pyramid. And finally, the marketplace. I better save. I think one of these magisters does not like Ifan. That one. And finally, Ada.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
I wonder if they'll remember me.
They do.
Don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
No, run.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Like, I want to take her, but I don't want to take her in the marketplace. Let's wander over here.
As the Magister's eyes light upon you, they widen until they are practically bulging out of their sockets. One tremulous finger rises from voluminous robes and points right at you. From her other hand dangles handcuffs.
Ifan Ben Mesd is our living brains. I don't know how you got free, but it'll be back to the joy with you and no mistake.
Who? Ifa bin Maza. What now?
One eye squints. The other bulges out even further, as if to compensate.
Oh, it's you, all right. It's definitely you.
She'd be wise to ignore my presence completely.
Your little tricks won't work on me, Ben Mesd.
Alright, it's business time. Alright, the townspeople ran. Nope, now they're hostile. This is why I saved. I'm not fighting the whole town. Nah, no, I'm not. Let's reload. I don't know why they all get hostile. I've done this fight before. Sometimes they all get hostile. Other times they run away and I just fight the Magisters. So I don't know what happens, what changes from time to time. When did I save it? It was, I knew that they were going to attack. Okay. After I got my source point, so it's right before I came in. I'm going to wait for Magister Carol, like, over here.
All hell broke loose. Good times. Good times. I wonder if they'll remember me.
She should be here before too long. Maybe we can teleport her away from there. Whoops, didn't mean to.
As the Magister's eyes are...
Ifan Ben Mesd.
I don't do the same responses.
Your little tricks were...
What are these? Ovis? Who's that? No one. Oh, they're just cowering. Silent Watcher. Alright, we should be okay here, but hopefully they don't trigger later. Let's get my Incarnate up. Now that he's fucking awesome. Give him a Power Infusion. And a Farsight Infusion. Now go kick some ass. She hasn't triggered the whole town yet. Get away from here! Don't come over here, Ovis! Bullhorns doesn't cost anything to cast. That's okay. I guess we're waiting for this other bitch to arrive. Delay turn. Delay turn. Yes, please get over here. Get away from her! God, if she goes hostile, I'm gonna be so mad. I mean, I hate Ada as much as the next guy, but she doesn't need to die yet. How far can I get with 1 AP? This far? Is that close enough? Really? Good shot. Get her out of there. Okay. Rest and save. That should deal with the Magisters for now. I've only ever seen Carol respond to him. Then don't come over.
Who will?
Oh, they're commenting on the incarnate. Alright, so here we have all of our vendors. Except for Scoundrel. We do have Warfare here though, so let's talk to Trader Haran.
And we may find ourselves on different sides, in which case prices will go up. Buy now while you still can. Special prices for you while we're still friends. War is hell, my friend, but it's very good for business. Good luck to you.
Alright, let's start selling stuff. He has 25.37. Oh, it's sorted by weight. Okay. 25.73. But I'm probably going to buy some of this stuff too. Alright, fine, whatever. So I know I want Blitz Attack. And Phoenix Dive. The two mobility ones.
Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs
Dropped in a
vat
vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
Alright, so
I
let's
don't
do...
come visit your ton. Who will?
A barrage? I do not. Reactive shot, sky shot. So many good skills that he doesn't have. Alright. Those are like old ones too, which is the weird thing. Like those are, a lot of these are things that he should have had from Act 1. At least two of these two are. Oh god, I'm gonna be broke. No, I need to, I can't just go all in like this. Let's do one at a time. Blitz Attack is the better one for him. We'll get one book for everybody at first, then do a second round. Ballistic shot is nice if you're really far away. It's a flat damage bonus. Toss that ruby in. Actually, I can't. So let's do, we'll do this by weight again. Get rid of the heaviest items first. So it needs to be 1976 plus 25, so 1925 is about 45.
Then don't come over. Not like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
No, I just ruined everything. God damn me. Not the backpack, you shit. Oh my god. Sort by bloody weight. One gold too much. Let's pull back like one of these pants. There we go. Let's finalize this before I fuck it up again. Alright, so we got blitz attack. Ballistic shot. Blitz attack I think I actually want to equip right away. Instead of... We'll keep crippling blow. No, let's exchange out crippling blow for blitz attack. And do we want something else instead of something for ballistic shot? Pin down. Ah, but the whole point of it is getting CC. Let's keep that the way it is for now.
You're safe among friends. Never forget.
We'll take a look at what Ovis has.
My word, but you do look have
Yeah,
got
whatever.
yourself situated.
So I probably want pyro books. They have like Fire Whip is amazing. The laser is amazing. Laser ray. I really just like the Fire Whip most of all. Oh, you might know you're my polymorph.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think.
I think Skincraft might be the right choice because it's so good resetting those cooldowns, but he doesn't use any of his spells. Chameleon Cloak, Transmutation.
Smells worse over here.
Very situationally useful.
Eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Yeah, it gives him even more utility. Let's do that. And then let's find an arrow spell. Oh, do they have there's a lot of good arrow spells.
Who will?
Nether swap. This is the exception I'm going to make. Pressure spike is so good.
Keeping it together, Bree.
There we go. I got all my wares sold.
As long as I don't think about it too much.
Yep.
Never forget it.
Alright, Nether swap. Pressure spike. Terrain transmutation. Fire whip. Alright, you probably can swap something out. I don't need the chain lightning. Let me open up those slots. Another swap and pressure spike. And I want something for fire whip. I'll swap out Worm Tremor because it costs 3. We'll take the fire whip in its place.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Yeah, these guys all have that.
Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs.
Alright,
dropped
got
in
that
a
taken
vat
care of.
vinegar.
None of you need the eyes, just me.
If I don't come visit your ton,
Who will? Wouldn't you like to know? Okay. Oh, I was gonna. Do I want terrain transmutation? Probably more than the blob.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
I want the blob more than shackles. Because at least this gives me an offensive choice. Damn. Save that. And we'll make our way over to Bree.
How you holding up? You needing supplies? Anything more?
Here's our summoning books. Dominate Mind is really nice. Shadow Infusion is conditionally nice. Soulmate is cool. You can get anybody up. Like if they're frozen or stunned, basically if they're CC'd, not campus coupled, but if they are crowd controlled, you can, whatever it is, any ally, you can get them out of it with it. And in addition to that, you begin sharing armor restoration. I'm going to take that. I really like it. Bone Widow, Bone Cage. Probably Bone Cage. For insubordination. And then water. That's you too, buddy. Probably Healing Ritual. Need that AoE healing. Cryogenic Stasis is so situationally amazing. Shackles of Pain sucks, and this is like the only way to remove it. But it's hard. You never know when it's going to come up where you're going to need that. It's basically like Oriel's Crystal Stasis, whatever it's called, Crystal Aegis. What else can I? Global Cooling is fun. He wouldn't do damage with it, but he would freeze surfaces and wet creatures. I think we'll hold off on Cryogenic Stasis for now anyway. Alright, one of each, like I said. And I haven't gotten to Scoundrel yet. We can come back and do another round later. I'm out of skill slots anyway, you know. I mean, he might as well learn this. He doesn't have the source to use it yet, but no harm in knowing it. He doesn't know this yet? He absolutely should.
Keeping it together, Bree?
I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too much.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
I'm bitching about not having any damage, and Medusa Head would give me another option. Let's drop the Bullhorns in favor of Medusa Head, because they're not compatible with each other anyway. Decaying Touch. He's not doing a lot of damage with it because it scales with intelligence. So let's take Healing Ritual.
I'm alright, as long as I don't think about it too much.
Death Wish, like I'm never gonna use.
You're safe among friends. Never forget
Bone
it.
Cage.
How you holding up?
Okay, what's this? Adrenaline? Alright, I think we're done shopping. For now.
The carved figure is a
No one speaks dog. Let's look for equipment.
Buying or selling?
Trading.
Capital. Good luck to you.
Alright, one-handed weapons. Our boy has a level 7. This ain't too bad. Right? It's pretty good. It's also pretty expensive.
Smells worse over here than a
Oh my god,
dozen
she's right in
rotten
my
eggs
ear.
dropped in a vat of vinegar.
What? Oh, it's a
Don't
spear.
come over. Not like you're
That's a spear
buying
too.
anything.
Okay, I was like, Jesus, these daggers are
If
so
I
good.
don't come visit your ton, who will?
Who will?
Wouldn't you like to know?
Daggers are not very expensive because they're kind of on the lower end of damage-wise.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I feel like this is really good. Replace that ripper.
Never forget it.
What about defensive gear? Warfare pyro, that's the one I have, just blows. He doesn't use those skills. No. No.
Keeping it together, Bree.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
What's this?
You're safe among friends. Never forget it.
I've gotten all the shit that I sold him was mixed in
A
here.
dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat of vinegar.
Then don't come over.
Then don't come
Not
over.
like you're buying anything.
If I don't come visit your ton, who will?
Wouldn't you like
Those
to
are
know?
nice. I don't need the crit chance though. He could very much use the crit chance. Finesse and Huntsman though. I think I'm just gonna grab the dagger. This is the shitty one, it's better
How
than.
you holding up? Not in any mood to talk about it.
Runes. I think probably just the venom. And we'll put both of these in the oil barrel. Or the ooze barrel, rather.
Keeping it together, Bree.
There we go.
I'm all right, as long as I don't think about it too much.
There, that's pretty good.
You're safe among friends. Never forget it. Smells worse over here than a dozen rotten eggs dropped in a vat
Great.
of vinegar.
Yeah, he has the best damage by far, at least with auto attacks. Which is, I mean, that's kind of his job.
I don't come visit your ton. Who will?
Other weapons. Bows? Does this guy not have bows?
Wars are brewing, my friend.
He
I'll
has a
stand
good
by
bow
your side,
already.
But prices will go up even for one of our own. Buy now and buy often.
Ooh, look at that. Level 10 versus level 8. Still 2 finesse. I lose the huntsman, but I gain the chance to slow him blind. Extra damage. That's way too expensive. I need to stock up on skills before I start spending money like this. Swap out my lighting. Battery's probably low on this one. It's so glaring today. There we go. That's not bad. That's good. What is this? Okay, can we get out of this? Goodness. I don't know how you got this, but you should trade it. And you got one too. Oh, they're different? Oh, a real ruby and a void ruby. Alright.
I'm all right, as long
So
as I
that's
don't
shopping.
think about it too
I
much.
need to... The scoundrel books are over here. Yeah, I know. I'm not ready.
Your eyes peeled. Ramos the Wanderer promised he'd be here.
Oh yeah, Brahmos for the Red Prince. I'm just gonna go down here.
Papa no, you no go.
I'd very much like to go downstairs.
Didn't hear me the first time, eh? That'll be a hard no, dear.
I'm gonna do the secret handshake.
He grabs your hand eagerly and laughs as you execute the finicky ending maneuver with much panache.
You're the right sort for downstairs and no mistake. On you go, on in.
Let's trade, buddy. What do you got for me here? Adrenaline, I know. Corrupted blade, that's very good. Fan of knives. That seems very good. It's a source skill, though. Gag order. Destroys a ton of magic armor. Sleeping arms is the really nice one. I'll take that. Fling a dagger at all enemies. Not yet, not yet. No, we can't trade. Alright, we're good. Can I slot sleeping arms? Nope, I can't. Not yet. I like what I've got. Alright. Let's go to the Magister Barracks. So, Siva told us that we need to find... the, list of Source Masters. And they're going to be wanted by the Magisters. Also, this woman is hilarious. Come on, woman.
Oh, heavens! Why the devil is this stall out in the open? Oh, heavens!
I say "oh heavens" all the time because of this. Let's go in here. Here's our friend Mari. Oh, that's not Mari.
Stranger.
I heard there's some powerful sorcerers on the loose in the region.
Magister business. Keep your nose out of it.
Oh, yeah, you're a bitch. Mari.
Well, there's a fun face. Byron and I are patching up before we head home. Hope the Order folks are treating you all right. You stay out of trouble now.
I need those
reports. Right away.
What's upstairs? Hello, Yvette.
Head nodding drowsily, the Magister brings her voluminous sleeve up to her face. She sniffs loudly and suddenly jerks to attention, eyes red-rimmed with zeal, and something else.
They won't take me unawares. I'm ready for anything. See? I haven't stepped in. Well, I'm ready. That's what matters. Vigilance!
Whatever you're on, I want some.
She turns her back on the other Magister and leans right up close in your business.
No need to shout about it. It's just a tiny, eensy mite of a smidgen of whatever can keep me awake. No sleep. If I can just keep my eyes open, I'll be safe.
She breathes heavily as she looks past your face, pupils dark and wide as the void, then resumes her twitchy pose.
That Druidname made you sleepy. There's a chest there.
I'm on a break now, Yvette. You better not fall asleep on your watch again. Oh, great, a citizen. Can't you see I'm on a break here?
pretty rich to be on break with Voidwoken prowling around.
She narrows her eyes and pins you with a bitter stare.
You ever seen a void woken up close? I have. Barely escaped with my life.
The Voidwoken have spoken to me.
Her mouth narrows in a thin line of contempt.
2 bananas short of a fruit bowl, are you? Get out of here. I don't have to listen to this nonsense in my dinner hour.
Well, I never. Well, I could kill them and steal from them, or I could just leave. There's people to kill and steal downstairs. Just gonna go in here and get that list. Don't mind me. Oh, I didn't realize. Here we go. Mortis, Riker, Hanag, Almira, Sahala, we met earlier. Ifan Benmez, he's literally traveling with us. And suspicion of sorcerer activity on Blood Moon Island. Sorcerer's Ring lets us summon a giant fire slug. We could sell it. Not really good for any of our party. Does it count as stolen? That peace of mind? It's probably just stacked so it won't even register. Doesn't say so. Ooh. Yeah, it does say stolen, but oh well. It's slightly better. This is a water one. Do I have another water? I do not. I mean, he yelled at me that one time, and now he doesn't seem to care that I'm in here. Did I look in there? I did. Oh, shut up. Chunk of flesh, long branch. I am at the cells. I just wanted an excuse to fight him. Let's use that fire whip. It's lame though. Oh.
I'll yield to none.
Will this get that guy? It will not. Let's haste then. We'll haste myself. Target is blocked. It's a bloody teleport. Oh, I had the wrong skill selected anyway. He does a ton of damage. It's so nice. I got blind off on him. That's good. I got stunned. Can I fortify out of it? No, magic shell. What's your deal? Weak to earth. Yeah, well, don't be blind. That was a lot of damage. That was awesome. Oh, he's shocked.
Hurts, doesn't it?
Easy peasy. I did actually want to get in here and just check with this guy what his deal is.
I've spotted something.
Leave me alone. Oh, I'm in the Under Tavern. I'm like, what the fuck? I didn't actually come down here yet. If I didn't have the password, I could have gotten in here that way. Blank book. The keys can go in the key bag, which is this one. I don't actually want to be here yet. Where the hell was I just? Oh yeah, let's go back to the square. The arena's there, which we can do soon. Nicer to be at level 11, but I could give it a stab at level 10. Oh, no, not here, over here.
My career is at stake. Of mine. Fine, don't worry.
Lame. The fuck, I can't. Look at that branch. I can reach. What is that? Is that a mushroom in the display case? Okay. Weirdo. I looted him. Alright. So we got the information we needed down here anyway. We did that. We did all that. This is all previous chapters. The Red Prince wants us to find, not the sentry, Bramos, who I believe is in the Under Tavern. Ifan. There's a guy in the tavern that wants to meet with him. And Fane wants to go to the Black Pits. So those are all Act 2 things that we want to do with them. There's the arena. We need to tell somebody about the kid that got eaten by the shark. We got that egg and gave it back to the chickens. There's a ghost in the tavern. Talk to Magister Raymond to get him to help us. Tribal elves to find Sahala. The graveyard stuff we can do at next level. And then finding people to expand our source. And we're going to start off with Mortis because that's what I always do. He's got kind of the lowest level encounters to get that benefit. So we'll start there. I probably can't finish too much more tonight, so I'm getting close to calling it a day. We can talk to this guy and ask him about the disappearances.
The Magister startles, realizing there's a stranger in his midst.
What do you want, dwarf? You can't just come in here as you please. There's Magisters missing. I'm trying to conduct a bloody investigation.
Doubt you'd be mounting an investigation if it was some local dwarves who went missing.
Of course I wouldn't. What good have bloody dwarves ever done for anyone? Now answer me. Why are you here?
Is the reward involved for the missing Magisters?
Carver's face pulls into a sneer.
Oh, how about gold? Do you care about that? There's a reward for putting an end to this mess. Maybe you can succeed where Barwill and her comrades are failing.
He said the magic word.
Good. Keep me informed if you find anything. Otherwise,
Cat.
keep out of my sight.
On the disappearances.
Well, do you know anything?
Maybe the Under Tavern?
I'm already aware of that, establishment. We have an informal agreement. They show discretion and don't interfere with Magister duties, and in return we leave them alone.
Oh no, did I spill? Am I leaking? What is that? I got wetness all over my desk. Give me just a sec, I'll be right back. Oh, my light! It scared the cat. I have a paper towel right here. Wipe that up. Where did that come from? The light, my eyes! I'm blinded. Mother. What an ordeal. I have no idea what happened. There's liquid underneath my keyboard. Thank God underneath. I didn't spill anything. But there's a bit of it. Like maybe I did accidentally spill as I was drinking out of my cup?
I can't believe they'd have any involvement in this. They'd be fools to act against us.
Well, let's hope that's all it is. Hopefully the cup itself isn't leaking. That would be crazy. There's water over here too. The cup can't be leaking. It's made of literal metal. That was awkward. The cat's all freaked out. Alright, nothing to report. I'm gone. Alright, so we got the missing Magisters. There might be a reward, so look into that.
I need those reports.
Right away.
Okay, it's a bit early, but I am going to call it. I don't want to get into too much. We have a town to explore, so tomorrow. So we're going to pick this up again next Tuesday. That'll be what, May, what is today? So next Thursday is the 10th, so May 8th. May 8th. Yes, Tuesday, May 8th at 1 a.m. So that's when we'll continue this back up. We have Driftwood to explore. We want to finish up in the tavern here, find out what's going on upstairs. Ifan has a contact there that he needs to meet, and I also need to explore the under tavern underneath. There's the fish market. Something fishy going on over there. Magisters are kind of exploring over there. Say they're hunting a sorcerer. There's Magister Raymond, who we have to speak with. And if we have time, we'll exit the town and start heading on over toward Mortis to learn how to channel more source.